Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Thursday. It's August 22nd. So this Virgo energy is really strong already. And when I say Virgo energy, I mean the feelings of wanting to really get things done. Man, my throat chakra like closed up just as I started the camera. Hold on a second. It's like, can we like move through this already? Um, so it's about wanting to get things done, right? What is Virgo season? It's the harvest time. It's the Indian summer. It's as we move into Virgo season in the tropical sense, as we move into Virgo season, this is where we make sure that all the seeds that we have planted through, from Aries season, really, until now, or even Pisces season, until now we make sure that the harvest is good and what it is that we get to keep and what it is that we have to throw away. A lot of people do like fall cleaning or spring cleaning during this time. Mars is in Virgo. Venus moved into Virgo yesterday. Venus and Mars are conjunct right now. So there's this really big passion and fiery want and need to uh, um, be prosperous, be abundant. Having, Venus and Mars together is, in a conjunction like that. And the sun is also moving into Virgo tomorrow, and they're all going to be really conjunct together. It's a feeling of just like, if you have passions that you want to do right now, do them. Like, get into the feeling of the passionate side of everything and the fiery side of how you want to present yourself to the world. You want to present all of the things that you want to do to the world. Now's the time to do it. For the last couple of months, it's been very hard to get things completed in like the real world, in like the 3D world. Um, and yes, my hair is very Studio 54 today. It's huge. I'm like, I even tried to tame it. I'm not even going to try it. I'm not going to. It's just going to be big. Um, but it's been very hard to try to make things happen every single time. And I've noticed not just with me, but for other people as well. Every time somebody like makes a plan or they want to do something in the world, in the real world, and when I say the real world, I mean, we manifest from a 4D, 5D stance. We raise our vibrations to bring things into existence, to dream big, to dream about our passions and dream about what we want and manifest from that place of happiness and a high vibration. But getting those things to settle down into something tangible and something real has been very difficult. And it's always like being tripped up. It feels like you're constantly being tripped up. Every single time you make a plan to do something, the universe detours you, or you get detoured in some way, and you have to kind of backtrack and retrace your steps and go all over again. Virgo season is about making things happen. Virgos manifest very, very easily. Even during this time of wanting to manifest things, it's been really hard for me. And I know other Virgos that they've really been trying and trying. It's like they keep trying over and over and over again. And we're not people that quit easily. So right now the Virgo energy is very strong. And it's passionate and it's with purpose. Virgo energy is about having a purpose or being purposeful to the world, to other people, to humanity. And so right now is a really good time that, and if you're not ready to bring it into fruition, into the real world, into the 3D, don't like beat yourself up. Don't fault yourself for not being ready to do it right now. Keep making those plans and allowing yourself to make those plans. The moon is also in some pretty easy relationships and one pretty tough relationship. The moon is currently in Taurus, which is nice because we have that trine between the moon and Saturn and as we move into Virgo energy tomorrow, there will be like a quick trine there. And with trines and the earth trines, it really helps you stay grounded and get really grounded and focused in some things. We are moving up to the Virgo new moon next Friday. So a week from tomorrow is the Virgo new moon. And yes, we will do a ritual for the Virgo new moon because we want to manifest things during Virgo season. You know, you can say all you want, like about a Virgo being a perfectionist or a Virgo being like over assertive or over this or over that or something like that, right? But when it comes down to it, there's always a purpose and always a meaning behind something that a Virgo does, right? Yes, there are some unevolved ones too, but this Virgo energy that we have, like it kind of just came in. It's really interesting how we went from fiery Leo and it's still like the momentum is still pushing forward through this. And normally I don't see transitions like this from one season to the next where we're still like pushing forward and we're still fiery and we're, you know, so I really feel like it's this Mars energy that's going on big time, and the conjunction with Venus too that is keeping the momentum going, if you will. So let's see what we have. Oh, I do want to mention that I have restocked the one question readings for $30. And I am offering to have those one question readings. I have some openings, like I have some time open this weekend that if you purchase your one question reading today or tomorrow, you'll have it done by the weekend. You'll have it done by the end of Sunday. You'll have it to you. So just wanted to kind of put that out there, let you guys know that if you have a burning question that you want to ask, you can put that in. And yeah, we, again, like talking about bringing plans into fruition and bringing them into the 3D, we had some plans to go out of town briefly, just for a couple of days, and they kind of fell through. And it's not that big of a deal. Like, we can replan at another time. It was just like really weird timing how like we had made this plan and poof, now it's gone. It was like out of the blue, poof, now it's gone. And now I have to sneeze. Ugh. All right. Let's see what the cards have to say for Thursday, August 22nd. Now remember, energy is fluid. Time isn't linear. This could resonate today. This could have resonated 2 weeks ago. This could resonate in 2 weeks, a month, 6 months from now. We are all on a journey, but it's a different journey for everyone. So, ooh, I see some self-love. I see some self-love happening. So we have the Three of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Emperor. I literally want to say, because I'm hearing, you know the movie How Stella Got Her Groove Back? That's what I feel like is happening right now. So there's this transcendence. Okay, so when I talk about like transcending the energy or transmuting the energy and making negative energy turn positive or turn positive for your situation, this is what I'm talking about here. When we, gosh, my nose. Wow. Hold on one second. I'm going to be right back. Okay. So what I was talking about with the transmuting the energy and pulling the energy into a more positive direction from a negative space, I feel like that's what's happening here. And the way that you do that is you really start focusing on yourself instead of focusing on what hurt you or what was painful to begin with. So the Three of Swords, and you know, I've explained the Three of Swords before, and I really feel like this is more of a past memory thing, right? So those swords are our thoughts. And the initial action, the initial painful experience that you went through, it's over, it's done, you've moved past that, but now the memories are surfacing, and the things that you don't have any control over, but they're still there, are coming into fruition, are surfacing, right? Because swords are our thoughts. So we're thinking of the memory stuff. And in order to transmute that, instead of focusing on what happened and the things that you cannot change and that pain that was initially there, the way we transmute it is you focus on yourself. You focus on bettering yourself. You focus on loving yourself. You focus on dating yourself. You gain control like the emperor would. You gain control of your emotions. You no longer allow somebody else to have control over how you're feeling, right? Because if you are dwelling on something painful that somebody did to you, you're only hurting yourself, because you're not, that person is probably not even thinking about the fact that they hurt you. They're focusing on themselves. So why are you focused on them as well? You're giving them the power. You're giving them the energy. So right now is about taking back control of your emotional standpoint, taking back control of how a person made you feel, and allowing yourself to see through the bullshit of it. I mean, easiest way to say that, right? So then we have the Two of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So many aha moments here, and making decisions and allowing yourself to make those decisions without second guessing because of somebody else. You're in control of your future, and you're in control of what your future looks like. Yes, when it comes down to it, we still have a plan that we made for our life. So we have free will, but we're also surrendering to the universe at the same time. And I'm actually going to do probably a live session sometime this weekend. I haven't decided when yet, to talk about surrendering and what it really means, because you can over surrender yourself to the universe and just kind of like let things happen the way that they're supposed to happen, and or the way that they're going to happen, and not do any work behind it to make things move forward. Or you can have too much control over your path and try to keep detouring your way around what the universe wants you to do. So there's over surrendering and there's under surrendering. So I want to talk about where that fine line is, where you kind of surrender yourself to the path that you're on right now, but you also keep doing the work so that you don't make silly mistakes. You know what I mean? Silly, like a silly mistake would be, oh, I can't even think about it right now. I have it all written down somewhere. I'm not going to get into it today, but I feel like the theme of the day today is loving yourself, gaining control of your emotions and loving yourself. I feel like that's what the theme of today is, which is very fitting with Venus and Mars conjunct and the sun moving into Virgo. Virgos are very good about beating themselves up. So this is a great lesson for the Virgo energy as we move in, because you can be really hard on yourself during Virgo season. It's not easy to be a Virgo. We have to live in this energy every day of our lives. So as you come into it, make sure that you're being very kind-natured to yourself. Entrepreneurial energy is huge right now. Three of Pentacles, huge. And even if you're starting from the very bottom, even if you're starting from the ground up, remember that anything worth having is also worth working towards it and doing it right the first time, right? Anything that's not worth having is not worth your energy. And that includes relationships. I'm not just talking about work stuff. I'm talking about relationships too. Anything worth having isn't going to be easy to get, but it's going to be worth it getting there. Anything not worth having, you're just wasting your energy on. Okay? Let's see what this Three of Swords is representing for us. Because I feel like this is the pain of the past. I don't feel like this is happening right now. I feel like what we're doing right now is really transmuting the energy. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands on the Three of Swords. So the Divine Feminine is sort of in a painful position right now. It's interesting. I do exclusive twin flame readings on Patreon, if you didn't know that. I do exclusive twin flame readings there, and the Divine Feminine is rising right now. And it's because she's transmuting the negative energy of the journey. And if you're interested in it, all the information to go to Patreon and become a part of that and see the exclusive twin flame readings is below in the description box. But the Divine Feminine energy is transmuting, she is transmuting herself right now and rising to the occasion. And the way that she's doing that is through self-love. She is on a rise. So standing firm in your convictions and allowing yourself to be in control of your emotions and say no. You don't have to be a yes person all the time. You can say no. You don't always have to say yes to everything. Right? Let's see what this Ace of Cups is. Oh, yeah. I love it. I love it. The Six of Pentacles on the Ace of Cups. So the Six of Pentacles asks, where are you placing your energy? Are you giving your energy to people, places, and things that are no longer serving you, or are you giving it back to yourself? Which is where I hope that's what the answer is. Because we're not going to sit in the Three of Swords anymore. We're better than that. And we have a lot of future ideas that we want to do to push forward, to move up, to elevate ourselves. And if we sit in this Three of Swords, that's a low vibration. And we're not doing that anymore. You manifested this power. You manifested this power within you. And you did it very well. Very well manifested. The Magician on the Emperor. You manifested this place you're in right now, and if you're not in a very good place right now, you're also manifesting that. But for those of you that you're resonating with this power energy, and if you're not feeling it today, again, time isn't linear, energy is fluid. You may just be starting out on this journey and not quite feeling 100% in control of your emotions, but you're getting there and you're manifesting it. And the more you focus on yourself and the more you focus on your journey and you stop focusing on everybody else's journey. I put up, it was a meme on Instagram. It wasn't really even a meme. Put something up on Instagram that I actually got from Twitter. And it talked about, there's this new spiritual journey called Mind Your Own Business or something, or yeah, something like that. There's this new personal spiritual journey called Mind Your Own Business. And like a kid who is, it's fine, you know, if he wants to try and debate with a 40-year-old woman, that's perfectly fine with me. But I mean, like, I have a kid that's like 4 years younger than him, so he can debate me all day long if he wants to. But he had commented on it about, isn't social media all about minding other people's personal business that they put out. And I'm just like, can we not poke at each other right now? That's what the Virgo Mars energy could really be doing. It is bringing the low vibrational people that are not on a level of understanding to not poke the bear. Don't poke people. I mean, it's just a very simple task to do, to not be a smartass all the time. Why not just be a good person? I am extremely fluent in sarcasm and being a smartass. I've been a smartass my whole life. I'm fluent in it, right? That doesn't mean that I poke other people just to try and push their buttons. And clearly, he's not able to trigger me in any way. But it was just very interesting. Like, the only reason why I'm bringing it up, I wasn't triggered by it, but the only reason why I'm bringing it up is I analyze situations like that. And the reason why I analyze them is because I am all about human behavior. And, my background's in psychology, so I'm all about human behavior. So why do people do things like that? And why would that specific thing bring out that specific kind of person out of the woodwork? Like, what is it about people or certain types of people that need to do that? And so it's a very interesting concept. And anyways, but that's the thing, is when you are elevating at a certain level and you realize that you no longer have to stoop to other people's levels. You don't have to do it anymore. You just don't, right? You are in control of your own emotions and how you feel about certain things. And nobody else is, right? So let's see what this Two of Wands is, because I feel like the decisions, being in control of your emotions and your path, are helping you make the decisions moving forward. And right now, with Mercury trine Jupiter, Mercury still in Leo, Jupiter still in Sagittarius, still in a trine, we are having some really amazing, abundant ideas. And Virgo season is going to help you bring them into fruition. But if you're holding on to negative energy from the past, from something that somebody said, or somebody triggered you in some way, shape, or form, or it was a relationship, or it was a job, or like whatever it is, that I have this one hair that's driving me. I'm so in the Virgo energy. Stop it, Betsy. Anyways, if you're letting anybody hold you back from moving forward in your purpose, you need to know that you're being very well taken care of by the universe right now. And you can manifest things by controlling your emotions. You can manifest things from a high vibration by controlling your emotions and not letting other people do it. Judgment on the Two of Wands is saying it is time for you to make the decision. You are not on pause, quote unquote, stuck. I call it on pause. Everybody else calls it stuck. You are not on pause anymore. You are welcome to move forward in the decisions and in the planning. If you're not ready to bring it into fruition, make sure you're planning things. What's going to be your next move? Whether it's an emotional move, whether it's a physical move, whether it's a hypothetical move, what is it? Right? And you're being given Ace of Wands. Aces are gifts from the universe, right? I'm sorry, not the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords. And aces are gifts from the universe. And so you're being given the knowledge. Like, there's a gift from the universe if you were to really, really listen to what your mind is telling you right now. There are so many things that are coming into fruition just from the knowledge of the universe. So allowing yourself to see that, kind of taking a step back and allowing yourself to see that, Pretty big deal. So let's see what this Ace of Swords is. Oh. Some of you are manifesting counterparts, leaving behind one counterpart and manifesting another one. So we have the King of Pentacles here. Welcome to the Earth season. The King of Pentacles is someone who can manifest something very, very easily. He is a person that he's also a person that's very well manifested, but he's a person that can bring things into fruition, into the 3D, just through a thought process, which is exactly what this is saying. All you got to do is have a thought right now and make it a reality. So watch your thoughts. If you want to have some negative things come into your life, keep thinking negative thoughts. If you want to have that positive stuff come into your life, raise your vibration, think really, really positively. And believe in yourself and know that you can do it. Right? So then we have the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is starting from the ground up. It's starting from ground zero. It is not having a lot, but still pushing forward and making those plans and doing the thing. Maybe. Like, where is the card? There it is. Ah. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, Page of Swords. So being honest with yourself is a really big theme right now, too. The Wheel of Fortune on the Three of Pentacles. If you have a project that's kind of been stalled for a little while, and when I say project, I mean it can really be anything at this point. But if there's something that's sort of stalled out right now, the Wheel of Fortune, that energy it's like the energy is changing. And the energy that's changing, that's making everything change, is so much more grounded. It's makes everything feel possible, you know? Because of it being so grounded. Really makes everything possible. So, be honest with yourself where you are. Because you don't want to come into Virgo season feeling sorry for yourself. That victim mentality played out. You are not a victim of the circumstances. You are not. And the reason why you're not is because you actually have all the control. You've just given the power away to somebody else or something else. If you feel like you're the victim or you feel like you've been done wrong in any way, shape, or form, that's fine. Feel like you've been done wrong. Three of Swords. Feel like you've been done wrong. But don't let it happen again. That's where the lesson is learned. If you see it and you say, damn, that person really, really screwed me over. Big time. Totally made me feel like crap about myself. The next person comes along and they try to do the same thing and you look at them and you say, not today. It's not going to happen. That is having control over your own energy, having control over your own emotions, and you don't even have to verbalize it to the person. You just walk away. Don't engage. Don't engage with somebody's energy that is not at your level. If you've brought your energy up and somebody tries to come in and engage with you that's on a lower vibrational level, no. We are no longer in the business of playing it at a low vibration when you have elevated yourself and this above above it. And that doesn't mean that you're better than anybody else. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you've mastered who you are. And if you're having a hard time mastering who you are, I do have the alignment sessions. I had to plug that in because it's just, I want everybody to get to the point to where they're at such a mastery level and aligned with who they are and what they want in life that they don't have to watch another tarot reading to find out how they're feeling. That's my goal. It's never, I don't know how long it's going to take for me to get there, but I am manifesting people to be in alignment with themselves and mastering themselves. I'm doing it as well. I still have things that I'm working on. I worked on my spiritual self-mastery for years, and now I'm working on my human vessel self-mastery because I ignored it while I was working on my spiritual. I can be 100% transparent and honest with you guys. I ignored my human vessel, and now I'm paying for it. My spiritual self-mastery, all-time high. I feel really good about all the inside, all the beautiful things, right? I feel really good about that. Now it's time to focus on the 3D. It's time to focus on your body. Virgo season is all about the details. It's all about focusing on yourself, bettering yourself. We're not playing small anymore. We're not playing small anymore. We're gaining control over our situations, and we are manifesting at such a high level that nobody else can touch you. And if you're not feeling that, let me help. That's why I have, for my birthday special, I have the 20% off the readings. I have the 20% off the self-alignment sessions. I love you guys. So I will be back tomorrow morning. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Remember that the 1-question readings for $30 are available, and you'll get it within the next 4 days. Also, the 20% off the 1-hour readings, the 30-minute readings. Necklaces are available. We're going to be restocking the black tourmaline today. I'm wearing the pyrite because I love it. And this is really, really good for manifesting abundance. And right now, Virgo season is all about manifesting abundance. Get yourself a pyrite. I think we have like 3 of these now available, 2 or 3 of them. And we also still have the rose quartz. We have citrine. We have 1 moonstone left. This is more of a masculine energy. The moonstone is more of a feminine energy. So depending on where you want to go with that. But these are handmade sterling silver, hypoallergenic silver, like the highest quality silver you can get, handmade spiral pendant. So these, he like actually spiraled these. It's crazy. Like the things that this man can do. Anyways, I love you guys. Check it all out on my website. The love readings are also available. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.